So, so this guy, I mean, people listening right now, this guy texts me at night sometimes. He'll respond to me at night outside, because, people think, oh, bankers, they only do 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. No, these guys, they will take care of you later on, past whatever hours it takes, whatever it takes, from a customer service standpoint. They're just, it's nothing complicated. You're trying to set me up with a basic checking account here. So, it's just really amazing. And you guys all speak English, right? If you walk into a Capital Bank branch, you always get an English-speaking person, right?
Yes.
And I think that also can stand out from other banks in Puerto Vallarta, right?
Yes, that's very important. We can just speak in your language, so that makes everything easier for you.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, now let's get into the confusing and hard stuff, the hard business, which it's trusts, right? And especially in Espanol, it's fideicomisos, right? So
Fideicomiso. Now, I get that. Being in real estate, I get these questions asked a lot.
Yes.
So, and I try to do my best with it. I'm not an expert on it, but I know what it is. I mean, it's really kind of an extra layer of protection, right?
Yes, that's correct.
An extra layer of protection. Is it just for
The fideicomiso or trust like a box. One person puts something in the box, trust like a box. One person puts something in the box, money, property. The bank holds the box and follows the rules. Another person gets to use what's inside, and the bank holds the box. But you make the decisions.
So what about what I was asking you off air a little bit? I want to bring that on air here. I had a client, and this was yesterday, actually. This is totally recent. He's lived his entire life in the U.S. He wants to buy property in Mexico, but he is a Mexican national because he was born here. Even though he's never really lived any of his life here, he was born in Mexico. And he tells me he doesn't need a fideicomiso to buy property here.
Okay, well, this is a very, very specific picture because he born in Mexico, right? But he lives all his life.
He currently owns.
They said, should a foreign buyer start thinking about the trust before choosing the property, or does that normally happen later in the purchase?
Okay. In this case, you need to obtain all the information about the property, and after that, you have to obtain a permit for Foreign Affairs Secretary.
Okay, so first the property and then the trust.
Yes, but only the agreement for sale.
Okay.
So I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I've heard of Mexican nationals using the fideicomiso as well. Can they if they want to, or is it they cannot, or they don't have to, or clear that up for me?
If you're a Mexican citizen, you don't need a fideicomiso
Okay.
if you are buying a property. But we do offer any other kind of fideicomisos.
Okay. I think Vin had a question or a statement.
Well, I was going to ask, from my understanding, to get the trust for a real estate purchase, that's only for foreigners or not immigrants if it's within 50 kilometers of the coastline or the border. If you're buying a property within, let's say, within the country further, then a trust is not really required. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we use it a lot here in Puerto Vallarta because, we're so close to the
See, these
beach.
guys are no nonsense. They're just straightforward. Yes or no, man. We're not going to beat around the bush. We're not going to give you a bunch of fluff, man. We're going to give you the answers.
But
now, I
if they
guess the
want
other question, what would be the advantage outside of a purchase of real estate? If you're making, let's say, significant investments or have businesses, would you consider putting a business into the entity in
The U.S., Mexico, wherever you're at, right? I mean,
Yes, that's correct.
So for people that are listening, I mean, trusts are very highly used in Canada and the U.S. to separate individuals' assets. So it's good to see that it can be offered here in Mexico via Capital Bank too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's wonderful because in addition, in Mexico, only a banking institution can do that work. Okay, and you need to obtain a trust by a financial institution, and that gives you a lot of security.
Well, and let's say if I put money or property or any other asset into a trust. A lot of people immediately think,
Of us like a referee, and you not lose control, and you can be more safely.
I like it. I like it. And well, I have so many other questions, but we've run out of time.
I know you guys have only been at Capital Bank for so long, right? Like a year or so, or
I just made 2 years in May. So.
oh, 2 years in May. Okay, man, I bet there's a lot of expats, immigrants here that are like, man, I wish they were around 4 or 5 years ago. When you know what I mean? Because you guys make the process so much easier for most people. You know.
Yes, you can visit any of our branches, and we will be more than happy to provide you with all of our products and financial solutions.
Yes, and we have a lot of foreigners living here in Vallarta. You know, Mexican business owners too, retirees,
And
real
Jesse,
estate investors.
they finance homes for
I
freaking
love it.
Americans
I
too.
love
mean,
it.
and they you know.
Yes, I think Capital has become something incredible, and I know Ben probably has some more stuff to chime into because he talked to the CEO of Capital Bank not very long ago, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
It was a great time. Had a great interview with them. But
Rubbing elbows with your boss.
That's awesome. I know that Capital has received international recognition for technology and innovation, you know, but finance is ultimately about trust between people. And I think as banking becomes more digital and more automated, do you think the human financial advisor becomes less important or actually more important?
Actually, more important. Absolutely, technology is fast, yes, but when it's about your house, your business, your family, your assets, your rights, people want to talk with.
in Mexico, it helps a lot.
It does, and I think Capital Bank has a little, you know, the best of both worlds. They have, you know, the person that you can talk to in your language and everything, but it also has like all of this AI tools and digital stuff, a great website, a great app, you know,
Yes.
in English and Spanish.
I like
so
the
that's
fact
really
that they
cool.
prioritize customer service, and it's just you know that the art of customer service is just such a lost art in business in general right now in every industry. You know.
Yes. Anything else you'd like to add, Vin, before we let you go?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Pablo Nieves, Diego Zarate from Capital Bank, you know, for making a complicated subject like, you know, a little bit easier to understand. And we're going to have a little bit more information. But if you guys don't have anything else to say, well, let me tell you that this segment, of course, was brought to you by Capital Bank. And Capital Bank is redefining banking in Puerto Vallarta. It's designed for expats and investors and seasonal residents. And of course, it's also designed for business owners who expect more privacy, more discretion, and real personal service. Also, you can enjoy personalized deposits, withdrawals, and direct access, all with competitive, transparent returns. No lines, no complexity, just smart, effortless banking. Visit Capital Bank in Sayulita, Flamingo, Zona Romantica, or Marina Vallarta, or you can call them 322-209-0696. Capital Bank, finances without complications. So with that, we're going to go on a quick commercial break. After that, we're going to keep listening to some music. I don't know if you guys would like to vote.
You guys want to vote on the band battle today? It's between the Eagles and Rush.
Absolutely, Eagles.
Yes, I knew it. How about you?
Eagles as well.
Yeah. I like to hear Vin's vote.
Rush for the drummer. Neil Peart's got to be with us. Best in the
Oh,
list.
of course,
There you go,
that's a
Roger.
Gen Xer. I knew it.
And I'm
knew it.
Canadian, but I do love the Eagles as well.
There you have it. With that, we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be back.